In the 21st century, most nations are striving to connect with the world through diplomacy, using embassies, international organizations, and trade alliances. However, one Asian nation has chosen the opposite path: extreme diplomatic isolation. Why would a country cut itself off from the globe, and what has been its impact? Watch till the end to discover the most diplomatically isolated country in the world. In the foothills of the Himalayan mountains in South Asia lies a small nation many people have never heard of. The Kingdom of Bhutan is a landlocked country nestled between China and India. With a population of less than 800,000 people, it is one of the smallest countries in both Asia and the world. While other small nations like Luxembourg and Monaco are well known and diplomatically connected to the global community, Bhutan remains largely unknown and isolated. But why is that? Bhutan has minimal connections to the outside world. For example, it has only one international airport, Paro Airport, which operates a limited number of flights to a small selection of cities in South and Southeast Asia. Diplomatically, the nation is equally secluded. Currently, just 3 embassies exist in the capital city, Thimphu, representing Bangladesh, India, and Kuwait. Internationally, Bhutan maintains only 6 embassies and 2 permanent missions to the United Nations. Interestingly, Bhutan does not have formal diplomatic relations with any of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, including China, its northern neighbor, with whom it shares a historically strained relationship. Travel to Bhutan is also tightly regulated. Only 3 countries, Bangladesh, India, and the Maldives, benefit from some form of visa exemption to enter Bhutan. Furthermore, tourists are required to pay a $200 daily fee in addition to other travel costs, such as meals and accommodation. These stringent visa policies, combined with limited physical access and the absence of diplomatic representation to ease the application process, make Bhutan one of the most challenging destinations in the world to visit. But why has Bhutan deliberately chosen this path of isolation? One of the main reasons for Bhutan's isolation lies in its unique geography and history. For much of its past, the towering Himalayan mountains shielded Bhutan from invasions and foreign influence. Remarkably, since at least the 10th century, no external power has ever occupied or governed Bhutan. While this geographical advantage offered protection, it also posed challenges, such as limited access and infrastructure development. Another significant factor is Bhutan's deliberate choice to remain isolated. A cornerstone of the nation's policy is isolationism, aimed at preserving its culture, environment, and national identity. The Bhutanese government has consistently worked to minimize external influences. For instance, tourism was strictly prohibited until 1974, and the internet and television were banned until as recently as 1999. Although Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck, the current king of Bhutan, has made various efforts to modernize the nation since his coronation in 2008, the impact of centuries of isolation remains deeply embedded in Bhutanese society. If you've enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to give it a like, share your thoughts about isolated Bhutan in the comments below, and subscribe for more content like this. Now let's dive back in. While Bhutan has closed its doors to the outside world, some countries, particularly in Africa, have recently chosen to open theirs to a specific nation. Tap here to watch the video on Russia's growing influence in Africa, a new geopolitical shift in the continent. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.